In today's video, I'm going to be sharing 5 poses that aren't stiff to create natural reactions in your next session. I'm Caitlin Workman, a wedding photographer and educator, and on my YouTube channel, I share free education with you to encourage and empower you on your photography journey. Before we get started, I have a free gift for you. In the description, you can grab my free posing guide. In that guide, you will see a sample posing flow that we use all the time. You will see some sample bonus fun poses. You will see some behind the scenes of us prompting one of our couples, and you will see some tips for how to give your couples confidence in your next session, and I'm so excited to give it to you. So make sure you grab that and let's get started. You know how much we love giving our clients an amazing experience by the way that we pose them and actually make posing fun. And a lot of our couples, when they inquire, they put on their form that the reason that they reached out to us is because they saw a lot of candid moments and they loved how natural our photos felt because they weren't stiff or awkward. And the funny thing is that we pose or prompt all of those things that you see. Of course, we document the candid moments in between throughout the day, but what you're seeing on my Instagram and on my website is a lot of moments that we have intentionally created. And so I'm gonna share just a few of those with you. When you are prompting your clients, it's really important to capture every moment in between. You don't want to just say, okay, kiss, and take a picture of them kissing and then move on. I think that those natural moments that aren't stiff, they kind of come from the in-between moments after you have posed and prompted them. So a great example of this is the airplane pose. And I actually think this is really cheesy and a little bit dumb, but it always creates natural smiles because it's just kind of silly. Like they feel a little bit awkward. So you just have the guy get behind the girl and they hold their arms out and you just tell them to act like they're flying an airplane, right? Not super romantic, not super cute, but as they're doing that, after they do the little airplane, then you can just have them like wrap their arms around each other, come in for a hug. And that's the moment that I always love because the little airplane move makes them laugh and then they squeeze them in and you just get that really organic smile and just like a really sweet moment. So that's the kind of prompt that you want to use when you're looking for poses that aren't stiff, right? So we didn't just say hold your arms out like an airplane and stay there, right? We're creating that movement and creating that authentic moment between them that really shows like their laughter and how they love each other. Second, this is one of my favorites. I do it all the time. I call it a movie star kiss. I don't know if I made that up, so if someone else made it up, please tell me. But I've always called it a movie star kiss. And that's just when I have the guy grab the girl's face and bring her in and kiss her. I can't demonstrate with just me. But just have them bring them in and kiss. And then I always tell them to smile really sweetly at each other. And so you get that moment like the girl is thinking of her favorite rom-com because you just called it a movie star kiss, and you just get that sweet like smiling at each other, really intimate moment. And it's always just the cutest little smile. So I always love that one. Third is a leading walk. We have our couples walk all the time because if you have them in like stiff poses, like we like the pretty like arms around each other and belly button to belly button and all of those things, but you need some movement in between to just kind of make them feel more natural and more relaxed. So one way that I love to do this is the leading walk, and I just have the girl walk a little bit in front of the guy and I have her look back and smile at him. And there's something about having her lead and just look back at smile that just creates this like really authentic smile and just really organic moment. And I always say something like, come on, honey, like she's just leading him, you know? And that always creates just a fun little walking moment that is so cute. Okay, fourth is a slow dance. I don't do this every time, but if I notice the couple is kind of getting like, they're kind of nervous or they just need a minute or they just need a break, then I'll just have them slow dance together. If I'm feeling really crazy, then I'll pull up a song for them on my phone if I feel like they need that, or I'll just have them like go in the field or whatever and just do a slow dance, and I'll just tell them to practice their dance for their wedding or just to slowly dance together. And this does 2 things. It gives you that really sweet moment of them like smiling at each other and kind of moving and dancing, and it just gives them a memory because when they look back at that picture, they'll think, oh, we were dancing and we were thinking about how we were going to dance on our wedding day, which is just really sweet. So it's kind of a win-win. Fifth, I always do a kiss and lean, and I will tell them to dip, but this isn't like a crazy dramatic dip. This is literally just you're getting that arch in her back and he's just leaning her back a little bit. And it's just really sweet. And if you get the movement of like, okay, they're leaning and they're dipping and then bring her up and they're smiling afterwards, then it just gets those cute little smiles. I like the smiles even more than the kissing moments a lot of times, the smiles that come after or before. If your couple is a little bit stiffer and they're not as comfortable, then you can have the guy twirl her a couple times and then bring her in and kiss her and dip her a little bit, because it just creates a little bit more movement and just helps them feel a little bit more relaxed. I'm excited to see you guys use these 5 poses at your next session. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week.